I don't get it. I don't get this man. Alec Baldwin. He was just indicted for the incident that happened on the Rust set. Such a tragedy. Do I think he's at fault? Technically, no. But what I can say is that he's not going to get much sympathy. I'm sorry, but he is the word pompous personified. What is the male version of a Karen? That's what he is. Alec was born in New York. He's the oldest of six children. The Baldwin brothers, they're all actors. He played football in high school. He was a busboy at Studio 54. And then he started acting. He was in Knots Landing. If you look at him, he's handsome. He's not fine, but he's handsome. So he starts getting work, right? He's in Beetlejuice, great movie. He's in Working Girl, Married to the Mob. She's having a baby. He's working. He meets fellow actress Kim Basinger on the set of a film. They get married, and together they have a daughter, Ireland Baldwin. But then they get divorced, and it's a hot mess. They were married for 9 years, and when they divorced, it was all over the tabloids. Kim called it a heavy duty divorce. They're both throwing each other under the bus. It is ugly. They're going back and forth about custody of their daughter, Ireland, and then a voicemail leaks. In the voicemail, he is screaming and he's saying things like, I don't care if you're only 12 years old, you're a thoughtless little and you are rude. And he's starting to scream about her mother. Of course, this is a disaster for Alec. Kim's camp says that they did not release the tape, but it goes on and on. Life goes on, they make up. Years later, he meets yoga instructor Ilaria from España. How do you say in English? Cucumber. And they're busting out babies left and right. They've got 7 kids, plopping them out every year. Do you know how many times Alec Baldwin has been, how do you say, entitled? Back when Kim first had Ireland, there was paparazzi outside of their house and Alec attacked him. Okay, I get it. Paparazzi's intrusive. He's protecting his family. But let's fast forward. He's married to Hillary and he gets into another scuffle and another one. Then he's using homophobic slurs. He's got anger issues. So he's like, I'll show them. I'm coming out with a sheet. Okay, that's fine. You do you. But before that, Alec is on an American Airlines flight. And the flight attendant nicely asks him to please turn off all your devices. But Alec is playing words with friends, okay? And he doesn't have to get off. So he tells them that. And he gets kicked off the flight. The crew says he was rude. And what does he do? He goes on Twitter and begins to bash American Airlines and basically insults everyone. Then Alec decides to ride his bike on a one-way street the wrong way. Police pull him over and he's belligerent. He's like, "Pfft, who cares?" They arrest him. He tweets again, talking shiz. He gets into heated, dramatic arguments over parking spaces. The guy is always angry. His shiz doesn't stink. Then the tragedy on the set of Rust happens. Helena Hutchins and her family. Joel Souza and his family. What a tragedy. And I do feel bad for his family, for his children. But unfortunately, I don't get good vibes from this man. What do you guys think?